What's shaking, Internet? This is Salts bringing you another League of Legends commentary. This is a rather specific and hopefully a good new trend commentary. It's actually my first guest commentary. I got a replay sent in by one of my, I'm not sure if he's a subscriber or just somebody who saw my videos, but I would like to give a nice shout out to Chromadar. He sent in this video, and he is playing as Sona, the song maven, song mistress, something like that. She's one of my personal favorite champs. I love playing her. She's one of the best supports. I like to play her a lot. This is a much higher level game than I'm used to. I'm pretty sure that everybody here is level 30. It's not a ranked game, but it's a normal solo queue, is what Chromadar told me. He said that he's playing a solo queue level 30 normal game, not a ranked game. So this is just what I would call a high level normal game. I don't know anything about his runes or masteries, so I can't speak of that. I would say at level 30, Sona probably should be going into the utility tree mostly, and maybe a little into the defense or offense, really. It could go either way. I'm not 100% sure. I did preview this replay very quickly, very briefly, and I will say that his build is relatively similar to what I build Sona, but not exact. So I'll cover the differences over the course of the game. Real quick, just team comp. Looks like they got Shin and Cho'Gath. Actually, I'll cover it once we get into the game. But it looks like Shin will be going a tank. They got Cho'Gath, who'll probably go AP. Chromadar is Sona, which is support. Tryndamere is attack DPS, and Ryze is magic DPS. They got Vladimir. On the enemy team, they have Vladimir, which is attack DPS, a little tanky. Shin, which is tanky. Warwick, which is kind of off tanky. Lee Sin, which is Lee Sin, I think he's attack damage. He's relatively new, so I don't know too much about him. And Zillion, which is another support / caster. So they don't have a lot of straight AP damage on here. Maybe Vladimir goes AP, I don't know. So, Ryze is going mid. Sona looks like she's going down with, I believe Cho'Gath goes with her, and Shin and Tryndamere go top. Real quick about summoner spells. The enemy team has a Clairvoyance on Zillion, lots of Flash, lots of Ghost, and a couple Ignites. On this team, there's one Ignite, always nice to have at least one, a couple of Flashes, a lot of Ghosts, and some Exhaust. There's no Clairvoyance on this team. Personally, as Sona, myself, I like to always pick up Clairvoyance as a summoner spell, and get the mastery because you're going down utility tree. But you can get a lot out of it. So let us see. So Cho'Gath's down here, and Sona's here. Let's get into some builds. She goes Mechi Pendant first. I believe she's building this into a Tear of the Goddess. That is a great item to start with Sona, because Sona uses, I'll get into her abilities, but basically she has 3 auras that she switches back and forth all the time. So you will max out that Tear of the Goddess really quickly. Every spell cast you gain maximum mana. So Sona uses spellcasts a lot. Most of her spellcasts are, they're all 65 mana, and I believe they get cheaper. I can't remember, but you'll be using her abilities a lot. It will easily max it out over the course of a game. And a couple of health potions, which is always good. So let's see. Shen comes out of the bushes here. A couple of early aggressive. Can't watch too much up here. I bet Lee Sin's poking quite a bit. Shen's trying to stay defensive. That's good. Looks like Zillion's poking with his bomb. Getting into builds, or getting into abilities. Her passive, Sona's passive is Power Chord, and every time she casts 3 spells, her next attack deals bonus damage, and it does a bonus effect. This is actually new. I believe Chromadar told me this is the first game that he played as Sona after the changes, because they made a lot of changes recently, to where Sona's passive now does bonus damage depending on what aura is up, or depending on what song Sona is currently playing. So, we'll get into that. I'll cover that as we cover the abilities. So we have here, first is Hymn of Valor, which is a persistent aura. All of her abilities are persistent auras except for her ultimate. The first one is the one you see as a very attack-oriented one. You cast it and you hit 2 enemies for a lot of bonus AP, bonus magic damage. It also prioritizes champions, so if you cast it and there's a champion within range, it'll go directly to the champion. So it's a nice little attack bonus thing. It stays on all the time, which increases damage and ability power by a small amount for the enemies, or for your allies. So it's always nice to have that up, and I think that that's probably the level 1 that you want to pick up, because the bonus damage is pretty significant at the very early levels. Her second ability is Aria Perseverance, which is her healing ability. If you cast it, it will heal you and someone near you. Yet again, it prioritizes champions, so it'll heal champions first. And as long as it's up, you get bonus armor and magic resist. So attack, defense, and finally her Song of Celerity. As far as her auras go, number 1, if you cast it, you gain bonus movement speed for a small amount of seconds, so it's like a tiny mini ghost. And as long as it's up, everybody gets bonus movement speed, period. I am a huge fan of Song of Celerity. I will say that no matter how you build Sona, you want to get all 3 auras immediately. Like 1, 2, 3, level 1, 2, 3, you want to get Hymn of Valor, Hymn of Aria Perseverance, and Song of Celerity. I don't know which order you want to get in perfectly, but you definitely want to get all 3 of them. So Rise got First Blood in the middle there. That's good. Let's cover real quick the power chord thing. So if you're playing a specific song, and it shows that you're playing that song, it will, you're playing that song and you're giving out that aura, and as you can see, like, she's playing the green song right now because she has the green aura out. You can actually keep your auras up longer. They stay for, I believe, 2 seconds after you switch to the next aura. So like, she switched to the blue, so now there's blue and green, and eventually the green will go away, and now there's only blue, and now there's green again. So you switch back and forth between all these auras. But so at late game, if you have enough cooldown, you can literally keep every single one of these auras up at all times. Just like literally face roll the keyboard, and you can just keep all auras up at all times and save your teammates. So I'm gonna go back with the power chord though. So let's say she has the green, the blue aura up, Hymn of Valor. If you use their power chord, let's see. I'm gonna wait until she uses an ability here real quick, and I'll show you. It actually stacks up on this. You can so there's the power chord. It's got 1 stack, it'll get 2 stacks, and then it'll get 3rd stack. And on the 3rd stack, your next basic attack will do something special. It does extra damage, like I already covered, and it also does a special effect. If you have the blue aura up, it deals double power chord damage, so it deals double bonus damage. If you have the green up, it reduces the target's output by 20%, so it reduces their damage for a little bit. If you have the purple aura up, it slows them for a small amount. So I mean, it's not a big deal, but you know, I mean, if you can manage your auras right, you can really just own face. It's great. So as she's getting up in levels here, I will say that looks like our Sona here is maxing Hymn of Valor first. So she's going very attack damage oriented, or she's not attack damage, but you know, she's very going offensive. Definitely going offensive here. Nice. Quite a bit of damage there. Personally, my personal build, I like to go Song of Celerity. I definitely want to get all 3 at the very beginning, but oh goodness, nice. I got Zillion. That was nice. I like to go Song of Celerity because I like to have the mobility. I want to have enough mobility to literally just totally run over my enemies, or it's great for chasing, it's great for escaping, especially at lower levels. I like to have by level 9, which means at level 9 you can get the max level of one of your 3 normal abilities. At level 9 I always have Song of Celerity maxed. I put some points into Aria of Perseverance or Hymn of Valor depending on how I'm doing, offensive or defensive, but Song of Celerity is always my #1 priority, because nobody expects your entire team to just be running massively fast, and you can just do so much with that. It's so awesome. So, that's good. Looks like the team's chasing down, he's chasing down Warwick. Is he gonna get him? Boom, nice critical strike there. So, moving right along finally to her ultimate. Sona's ultimate is a line area of effect. It's kind of ridiculous. See, there you go, right there, boom. So what happens is, ouch. I'm not sure if it's lagging or just nobody's doing any damage. So, her ultimate is a line movement forward. So, you cast it in a direction, and a line going forward, it's a small hitbox, but like everything in that line and in that hitbox starts dancing for a small amount of time. So it's kind of cool, because you can, like, in big team fights, if they clump up, you can just literally pop that ultimate and be like, boom, your entire team's dancing. That's cool. I like it. Ooh, goodness, Sona. You need to be careful. Hopefully you'll see the ultimate, but it really is a great little stun for their entire team if you wait for it. You have to wait until you can position it correctly, but if you can, I mean, you can devastate their entire team with it. It's pretty awesome. So it looks like she's going, yeah, Hymn of Valor. Oh goodness, run, run, run. Yeah, she's going straight to Hymn of Valor. She's leveling up. Use your level up. Yeah, she's trying to kill Cho as much as possible, but Cho is so bent on killing Zillion that he's just gonna fail. Oh no. Fail rupture. He's gonna get away. Oh, and he ulted. Oh, he's dead. Taunted. Heal's not doing very much, is it? So Sona hasn't died or hasn't gone back to base. She really wants to go because she has quite a bit of money. She needs to get that Tear of the Goddess so she can start working on it. Why didn't you just go beat to the tower instead of taking a bajillion amount of damage? Here comes Shin, and ooh goodness, nice snare. He saved himself there. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Oh well. Raz got taken out even though there was no MIA. So I'm sure he's gonna be pissed. Like, I have a feeling this is accurate. Because that Cho is about to get owned. Nice flash. What did you do? What? Honestly? I don't know what was going on there. I'm hoping that Zillion's really that low. But, no, you don't know. Okay, so he was really that low. Oh, nice. Oh, no. So, Lee Sin's down. Uh-oh. He's not even gonna bother. In this rage, in this rage. There's no way that's accurate.